Hey guys, so it's Sunday and it's time for my mental health vlog. And I have peeled myself off the couch long enough to come do this. Recently, I've been in a position where I'm able to try food from different parts of the world. In my last relationship, my ex wasn't super adventurous with stuff like that, so we didn't really do it very often, and I found I've missed out on a lot of things that I don't like without actually knowing if I like it or not. And so we've been trying new places and around the world, and the results have been usually pretty good. We decided to try some Colombian food today on a restaurant that opened up around the corner, and I was disappointed. I didn't care for it, so it happens. I'm not going to love food from all over the world. But as we were running some errands and doing some stuff today, I started to not feel very good. And I think it's the food not caring for me as much as I didn't care for it. So we came home and I laid down on the couch, and I think that was about 2.5 hours ago, and I've just been kind of sleeping it off since then. So that's what I've been doing today. Not what I had planned to do with my Sunday afternoon. I can guarantee you that. I had stuff I definitely wanted to get done, but sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes your body will tell you what you need to do. Mine told me I needed to just do nothing for a little bit, and there you go. This week has not been stellar, honestly. There were some issues at work this week that were very, very frustrating, and some stuff that I had to work through, and some stuff that I couldn't work through. And in the span of one day, I got called out on 2 mistakes. And I was like, well, shit. Work had been going really, really well. I'd been doing really great with some problem solving and doing a great job at issues that came my way that I had no control over, but still handling them pretty well. But on Friday, like not even before lunch, I had two things that were called out, and not by like lower people, like upper people. And I was like, well, awesome. But you grow and you learn, and you take these opportunities to say, okay, I did something wrong. I know that now. Let's try and avoid that in the future. So, and I know that I'm continuing to learn this role, and that I'm doing stuff that I'm expected to do, but have had no real formal, training or guidance in. So I try not to beat myself up too much when that happens, but it definitely was not a great way to end the week. I had also, if you watched last week's video, I was supposed to be recovering from surgery this weekend, and again, that got canceled relatively last minute. This time, not because the doctor had COVID like last time, but because the hospital that the procedure was supposed to be performed at, and the insurance company that I have, ended their contract on February 28th at midnight without reaching an agreement to renew. So yeah, anybody that had any kind of procedure scheduled there that had Blue Cross Blue Shield, their stuff just got canceled. Good times. So my doctor either needs to find a new facility to perform the procedure, or Blue Cross and Herman Memorial need to get their heads out of the sand and start playing nice, which I'm hoping will happen, but it's definitely impacting a lot of people right now. So that is frustrating, but I do remind myself that this procedure is not life-threatening. It is not something that I need to, it's that I'm not going to die without. And there are people who had procedures canceled or surgeries canceled that were much more dire than mine. So where mine is definitely an inconvenience, there are some people who I'm sure have far greater issues because of this contract issue. So I send I send positive vibes for them. Have another, since speaking of positive vibes, have another friend who was having some heart issues this week and was checking in and out of hospitals, and they had to put a stent in his heart, which they accessed through his wrist, and that was cool, that they can access your heart through your wrist. That's not something I ever would have thought of. Seems like, well, you're literally going around your elbow to get your asshole, like literally, but it just seems like a really cool way to do it. But I'm worried about him. He seems very healthy, seems very just a great altogether person who I have just the utmost respect for, and it's just kind of a little worried, a little scared, and he's definitely given me a little bit of a scare this week, and I've tried to leave him alone too much and not pester him and let him rest, but definitely something that's on the top of mind this week is how he's doing. I was supposed to see him this week, and he wasn't able to because of that. So I'm looking forward to seeing him next week, hopefully. So since I didn't have my son this weekend because of the fact that we hadn't planned on having my son this weekend because of me having to do surgery this weekend, and he had a birthday party he wanted to go to Saturday morning, so him spending the night on Friday night it didn't make any sense. So we let him stay with his dad this past weekend, so I didn't see him this past weekend, but we took the time to do some stuff we wanted to do. We went and saw a movie on Friday night, which was fun. And then yesterday we went to the Crawfish Festival at White Oaks Music Hall because I had two friends in a singing competition that were finalists, and there were 14 finalists, and my God, the talent was just outstanding. I will tell you, 11 out of the 14 finalists really deserved to be there. 3, just based on their song choice alone, I was like, why are you here? But regardless, they all performed very, very well. Neither one of my friends placed in the top 3, but it was a wonderful afternoon to get out, get some fresh sunshine, walk around. The food was, I don't eat crawfish, neither does my boyfriend, so we were like scrounging to find like food that wasn't that, but we did find, a hot dog. But it was fun. And then later that night, I had told some friends I would love to go to Neon Boots, my favorite place for karaoke, and have a karaoke night because I haven't in a while, and I missed it, and I wanted to go out and sing. And the night did not go well. It started out when we ordered 2 drinks. They were doubles, I'm not gonna lie, and a bottle of water, and it was $40. And to top it all off, my boyfriend's drink was made wrong. So we're like, why in the hell were these $40? So I went back to the bartender and I asked her, I'm like, why are these so expensive? She's like, well, they're doubles. I'm like, yeah, but they're not $20 drinks. And she said, well, they're doubles. And even a friend of mine who got a beer is like, yeah, that was like $8.25 for a beer. I love you, Neon Boots. You've always been my home bar, but you were not nice enough, fancy enough, or whatever to charge the same drinks that you would charge at the hobby center during a show or whatever. Those are ridiculously expensive. And they were like, all the staff was new, and they were very short-staffed for the people that they had there, and just the overall vibe was just disappointing. The prices were disappointing, the drinks were disappointing, the atmosphere was disappointing, the staff was disappointing, and even the karaoke was kind of lackluster, and it really hurt because I've always seen Neon Boots as like a part of my self-care for going and singing karaoke, and the reality is I need to find a new place where I can sing karaoke, the type of karaoke I like to sing, which is very, very diverse, and feel at home. So I guess the hunt begins for a new place for that. But I don't think it's going to be Boots anymore, and that breaks my heart. Next weekend is going to be great because, let's see, well, Thursday I turned 43, so happy birthday to me. if you need a link to my Amazon gift list, let me know. I'll send it to you. And my boyfriend got tickets for us to go to Austin to see Flogging Molly, which is an Irish rock band that I have loved for years. And seeing them in concert, technically, seeing them in concert in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day has been on my bucket list. And I have seen them virtually live last year from Ireland on St. Patrick's Day. But being able to see them this close to St. Patrick's Day, this close to home, with VIP tickets, I'm over the moon excited. To me, this is something I can check off my bucket list now. So we have my son all weekend next weekend, but we're taking him early Sunday morning home, and then we're going to head to Austin, which I've never been to Austin. And evidently there's this big music festival happening in Austin this week, so I'm sure traffic is going to be absolutely insane. But I'm really excited to go, and it's an amazing gift that my boyfriend got me, and I'm very excited about it. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, we did a lot of self-care this week. And in fact, Wednesday night we treated it as a self-care date night because we were going to get manicures and then get dinner and then get a foot massage. And unfortunately, due to how long the manicures took, we didn't have time to do the foot massage on Wednesday night, but we did do the foot massage today, this morning. We got coffee. We went and got the foot massage. Then we went to the Colombian restaurant, and then we had a couple more errands to run, and then we came home because I was feeling like crap. But we did the self-care this week, and it was really nice. And the foot massage place that we went to today it's very nice. They do walk-ins. We walked right in. They put us in two little different rooms. We sat in these pseudo reclining type chairs that our legs hung off of, and we got a head massage, which I was not prepared for my hair to get messed up, but oh well. And so it was like a head and shoulders massage, and then they did it on the feet. And it was very nice. It was very relaxing. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it wasn't super expensive, so it's definitely a good alternative to a full body massage that can sometimes be a little more expensive, but they're close, they're around the corner, they take walk-ins, they're not super busy. The atmosphere is nice and relaxing, although I did giggle at the sign next to the cash register. We do not perform sexual services here. I giggled just because I'm familiar with massage parlors that do. Not that I've visited them. I have intentionally full disclosure, I have intentionally seen a massage therapist where I know I was going to get a happy ending. But this is, but I know of places that do that, and this was definitely not one of those places. But I found it funny. I chuckled at the sign. I guess that's it right now. Not a great week, not a horrible week, but not a great week. I am glad it's over, and I'm looking forward to this new week. I've got some stuff at work that I'm looking forward to doing. I finished some custom orders on my shop, so I'm starting to plow through other orders again. Still have 40 something orders in the queue. I just can't seem to get that number down. It's like if I get 3 or 4 orders out the door, 5 or 6 more come in, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's a good problem to have. And my boyfriend is actually looking at taking some of my patch designs and turning them into decals to also sell on Etsy and add some revenue to the pot. So he's testing out some stuff to see if that's something that he can make happen. So he's having fun with that. I think he's frustrated, but at the same time, I think he's enjoying it. So I want to make sure he's actually enjoying it. If it's going to be something he's going to be stuck doing, because if it's something he hates doing, then if I hated doing patches, I wouldn't do it anymore. So I don't know. All right, guys, that's about it. I think I'm gonna go put some comfy pants on and go get in the recliner and veg the rest of the night. I know, real active, right? So check on your friends, make sure they're doing okay. Like I said, I had 2 that did a singing competition. It was so awesome to go and support them when a lot of times the stuff that they do is on a weeknight and I can't go support them. So it felt great to go and support some friends this weekend. Check on your family. Let them know that you love them and you're thinking of them. I got to talk to some family this week. Waiting on some medical results from one of my aunts on some biopsies she had to have done, and another one had a birthday this week, so it was fun to talk to them a little bit this week. And of course, check on yourself, make sure you're doing okay. Know when you've eaten food that doesn't like you, and know when it's time to go home, and listen to your body. That's a critical thing a lot of people ignore. Listen to your body. I had a friend at work who has passed away because she was older, and I never forget it. She was telling me something her doctor had told her after she had some issues with digestion and whatnot. And she laughed because she said, well, the doctor looked me right in the face and said, poop when you have to poop. Lord, Pamela Alexander, I love her so much. She was such a great light in this world, and it's so sad she's gone. I'll never forget that. But that to me is a great way to remind yourself to listen to your body. So sleep when you need to sleep, eat when you need to eat, drink when you need to eat, poop when you need to poop. It's always fun when you pick up things from people that cross your path along the way. Don't forget who they are. All right. I will check in with you guys next week.